Can I? Grants enhanced movement attack speed. Okay, fair enough. Potence. And increased automatic damage. Veto. Charms target towards the user. Drains blood from targeted victim. Restore self. Increases strength. Recover not fragment. Oh, look, we also have a companion now. Wilhelm. What? That's probably a revive spell, isn't it? Do I need to equip the arrows as well? Probably not, I assume. Okay, let's save the game and see if we cannot find an option to watch that cutscene, shall we? Ah, we're in the university, of course. Where is button? Button for new window. There, button for new window. YouTube, komm hier. Let's see if that's the right one. It absolutely seems like it. Okay, so it's you. You come here. That was right after he stumbled out, feeling all horny and shit. Probably wasn't his wisest idea.
Hold fast.
Release me. I command thee.
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Kristoff. To deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
Nay, indeed. That's ugly as fuck. Well, good on us. Yeah, that's a good soundtrack, I will admit. And that's not what we're here for, after all. Actually, for once, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna play for a little bit more, and then I will have to excuse myself. Oh, let's talk to the lady, shall we? Oh, I forgot.
Do not disobey me, child.
Learn thy lessons well.
Can I talk to you? Probably not. Let me guess, now I can't actually use this shit. Yeah, I can't use healing ointments. Because, well, not much of a human any longer, am I? When you have some more XP... I would like to raise my strength a little bit more, but then again, now I have also disciplines to consider, so that's
Ekaterina is a scholar,
another
not a
thing.
warrior born. She would keep her fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, Blood Guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
The beast
A
indeed.
beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christoph. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast, until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian.
That is true.
Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Thou wast making a good point. Thou wast making a good point indeed.
Thou hast life everlasting,
Fucking damn it.
so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us.
I know.
Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
Is there going to be anything interesting down here then? In this haven of mine? Save. Why is there a thing for me to save? I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you. It's nice. Let me guess, that is my once more. Yes. This is where rest. Hostel and feed. 1,300. Jesus, that's a lot of money. I would like to gain more strength, though. Do you have anything interesting going on? Not really, no. Okay, lesson learned. Actually, how much strength do I have now? 43. It's still not enough to really use any of the bigger sword thingies. Guess my job will be being a tank, while little Wilhelm becomes my support, quote unquote. Okay, I'm assuming we don't need to go to the actually, quickly save the game and try feeding, shall we?
Who goes there? I bleed.
Beast awakens.
I try to grab him.
Who goes there?
Okay, maybe trying my hand at a full fucking knight wasn't really the most smartest move I could have made. Takes fucking forever to get my blood up, though. What? Did you actually kill her for that? How do I avoid Christoph killing people for no fucking good reason? That seems to be an important lesson we should try to learn very quickly. Well, that seems to work. We have not killed her, we've gotten some blood out of it. Okay, so that leads to the... convent and all of the other things. Beach over Desert Mountain is still locked. I really wish the game would have actually told me where to go for that. Trust Judgebridge and enter Pentrin Hill Monastery. Find the not... Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Like, sorry, sir, we can't give you any healing potion. But why? Well, because you don't think you're going to get much use out of them. It's like, okay, I'm making a good point there. Probably won't. Ooh, right, I can actually... Now I can actually consume rats. Not the most...
Good day to ye, young sir.
Nicest way to feed. A good way to feed nonetheless. 45 would be the absolute minimum I would need. Can you use a longbow instead? You could, couldn't you? I mean, you do have a hellbutt though, so I don't think you're going to be too... But you don't have any armor though, which is kinda annoying me. So I might actually want to buy you some. A skull cap.
Good day to ye.
Before we go in and do our due diligence. And since we can't actually use this shit any longer, I guess we can sell all of the shit we have to the old gypsy lady. How do I unselect my things again? Game's like, you don't. That's the whole point.
I grow faint.
The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart?
Not really, no.
Thou must feed.
Feed or die, Christoph, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
It's like I grow faint. Put down, Christoph. Your blood is basically completely full.
Only what thou needs, Christoph, no more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Christoph? Do not worry. He'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened.
Nice.
Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
That seems a very human thing to do. It's like, it feels good, so, why the fuck not? And again, I always found the relationship between vampires and humans to be rather interesting.
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me?
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Anezka.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
Yeah.
I must see Inezca.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
That is
I
true.
must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent.
Nuts.
Only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
I'd still like to point out, to, continue where we left off. The relationship between vampires and humans is kinda interesting. Because on one hand, the vampires do have all the power, basically, to destroy humans as they see fit.
Hello, young one. What is it you... But hold. You do look so strangely.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, they have hurt you. The Canaanites have taken ye for their own. Oh, my poor boy. But fear not. Unorna neither fears ye nor casts ye out. I'll help ye, if I can.
Oh, nice of you. Now then, about my nice collection of healing potions, I kinda have a distinct feeling I'm not going to get much use out of them. In fact, quite the opposite. I have a distinct feeling I'm going to suffer horrible consequences if I try to use them. You could give me... let's increases blood. Increases blood. Probably not a bad idea to have some of those. Scroll of Fireball, nice. Don't think we'll need any holy water. I think we are gone far beyond that. Hey, Vita. Oh, cute. Release Frenzy plus 15. Oh. Blood Blue plus 25. Stake Protection. Oh, that sounds good for a vampire. Blood Blue plus 25. Decreases various frenzy rating. Okay, cute. Lots of cool shit here. How much money do I have? 501. Okay, so buy me, 4 of those. Oh, those should...
Go with God, young one.
Yeah, I don't think God is willing to take me on my journey at the moment. I will be quite frank with you. I have a distinct feeling God will be rather unpleased with me. I do love that the old gypsy's just like, you're a vampire now, but let's be honest, I don't really give a shit. Okay, so what do I have in my disciplines? It's probably not something that's going to work well for me. Potence grants increased automatic damage. That sounds like something I would probably like to do. That's potence, yes. Generality, enhanced move and attack speed. Don't really feel the need for that. Blood healing and blood strength are probably going to be rather important ones. Okay. Well, on to our newest mission it is then. To prove us worthy of our new blood is the Bluja philosopher. I'll not leave that
Petron Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires in Prague.
The monks are vampires?
Oh no.
Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanal know the real master of the monastery.
Oh no. Okay, what you're telling me is that I should not randomly attack all of the monks. Okay.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanal is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her.
Oh no.
We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
Okay. I suppose that is as good as any point to make a save game again. Like, you don't need that bag of gold, do you? You're supposed to be monks anyway, aren't ya? The monks are like, you know, you're making a good point. But then again, you know, Catullus does kind of allow for some riches to accumulate. Looks at grand cathedrals and shit. Blood strength, bitches! Find final death! Don't run away, bitch. I shan't allow you to for running away from me. You bitch. There's armor. 15, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That only has lethal bashing and aggravated. That has lethal bashing, vacated, and a few more. Can I put it on you? I can. Open thy gates and fear me.
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Christoph.
You don't say.
They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave. Prepare thyself. Their halls are guarded by the walking dead.
I don't know.
The stench of death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
Fear my strength, Cappadocian. As I murder you. Oh, I try to at least. Tries to run away like the coward he truly is.
Thy coffin awaits thee, stripper. The grave yours to swallow.
The abyss!
We seem to be surrounded by a lot of enemies.
Feel the cold embrace. Whelp.
Could I try feeding on vampires? That would be rather fun. Because technically speaking, my friend here should immediately give me like an oh fuck no, what the fuck are you doing, Christoph? Look. Don't let him escape, Christoph!
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Slay these creatures of evil! I see my AI companion has automatically changed his weapon. He's a smarty little pants. He understands that once he is out of arrows, he's supposed to be changing his weapon. Actually, where's my blood healing? Am I healing? Doesn't fucking feel like I'm healing.
Final death to thee, my Canaanite brothers. The oblivion thou seeks is upon thee.
That sounds like somebody who's important. Monastery 1. Game. Are you implying something? He uses his claws, I suppose. Ouch, I'm almost dead here. Oh god, this is not going well, this is not going well. Okay, it's an instant heal. And not like the potions, that actually took some time. Okay, it's something to remember. Your arrows hurt, actually. Whoosh. Whoosh. I seem to be running out of fucking blood relatively quickly. Probably not a good state. Probably not a good state at all. Can we drag one or two of you out? Attack!
We have got a shroud for thee. Come
A corpse minion. Disgusting. And another corpse minion. Also pretty disgusting.
To the abyss with thee.
Yeah, damn it. Go down. We don't need your interference. A ring. Lots of secret little things we can pick up. Good start, I must say. Scroll of Awaken. Sure, it's gonna be useful. Yeah, zoom out a little bit. Actually, how far can I zoom out? Did I look straight down, eh? What does the lever do? Game's like, I'm not gonna tell you what the lever does. I'm assuming it has opened the gates in the previous room. Yes, it has. One set of them, that is. There's the corpse minions. There's corpse minions though. And zomboodles. Zomboodles! Feel my wrath!
To the abyss with thee.
The rule of the just fighting makes me somewhat more frenzied. It makes me angry to fight. Okay, fair enough. See, that's not an effect I would expect from a Bruiser. Bruisers are a bit more on the rough and tumble side usually. Are not really known for being philosophers. Quite willing to be anarchists though. Oh, another Backler. Stuff. Believe in yourself while you pick up the Backler. Okay, let's see. Let's see to myself. Bushy. Bushy again. And then both of you motherfuckers. Did you really drink all of your fucking... Yes, you fucking did. Bolt. Okay, yeah, that's fucking useless, isn't it? That's something to sell. Attack!
Dost fight thy allies with great zeal, Wilhelm.
I take no pleasure in it. I just do what must be done. The only one I will not fight is Garanal, the leader of the Cappadocians. I chose to strike this night because Garanal and his assistant Serena have an audience with the Cainite Prince of Prague, Rudolf Brandl, and will not be here.
I see. Did I give you the arrow so that you can potentially make use of them? Yes, I did. I believe you're gonna be more useful like this. You dare to fight me. Your choice was poor.
To the abyss with thee.
Seems that he has decided to not follow us. Ouch. You know, whenever you hit me, I get angry. That's probably not a good sign. I seem to be rather unfortunately incapable of hitting you. You've finally given up on life. He's like, nah, they're running. Like you bloody fucking knew I would.
To the abyss with thee!
Fucking finally, that took some bloody fucking time. Just get that last singular fucking hit in. Ah. I mean, nobody said it would be easy. And yes, not easy is precisely what it was. Zombie-doodly, doodly, boodly. We shall be zomboodled
To the abyss with thee!
and die very soon. Yes, that is precisely how it's supposed to be.
To the abyss with thee!
Yes. Sentence the poor barrel to the abyss, Christoph. I'm sure the barrel is much surprised and much in awe of your skills. Which is at least what we are going to claim. I'm sure that's the way down to the second one. Of the monastery's areas. Check! Believe thyself, Christoph. Your prowess, yes, that's the word I was looking for.
To the abyss with thee!
Unbelievable. Ouch. Bitch. Hey, did you drop your Zweihander? You didn't? Well, that sucks for me then. Down to Monastery 2. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Whoosh. 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 Take some blood. Save the game. Immediately you dare to attack us with aesthetic ghoul rats. Just
More
disgusting.
dark worship. Is there no end to the vampiric taste for blasphemy?
Not really, no.
Geralt celebrates the transfiguration of death, but I do not share his fondness for the grave. I have died once to become a Cainite, and do not seek to die again.
Which is a pretty fair point. You probably shouldn't look for another death. Considering that this would most likely be your final death. Also, don't believe I can't see you standing there, little bitch. Attack! Do not fear, do not falter, Christoph! Do not fear! Strike true, Christoph! Ouch. You bitchy little skeleton. Protect the berserker. Do not fear. Just attack.
Hunger is upon me, and I must feed.
I mean, try feeding. That was a lot more in the way of enemies than I was originally anticipating, I will admit. trap. How quaint.
Blood.
To the abyss with thee.
You may crave blood, but you know, stay focused there. Like blood, I crave blood. It's like, yeah, of course you do. You're a fucking vampire. That's what you crave. Fucking cheeseburger. It's like, now that you mention it, actually, you know, I haven't had one of those in a while. Tries eating a cheeseburger, immediately starts throwing up brutally.
Blood. I crave blood.
Yeah. Nobody say I'm a monster, I'll even give you some. Save the game again, see what we can find. Behind door number 1. I wonder if potence would work better.
Thy mind is troubled, warrior. Let us soothe the tumult in thy mind with the comfort of the tomb.
I still don't know if that is actually better or worse. Cappadocian, little Cappadocian, your life will be over soon. As we kill you without mercy. Ah, welcome strategy. Welcome. Oh, God damn it. These camera controls will be the end of me at some point. Look, we're playing something really old. And you kinda missed all of the cool shit of being a human and being a hero and shit. And again, technically speaking, we're still a Frenchman, so... You know, we haven't missed the end of our cursed being, I suppose. Okay, anyone else who would like to murder me? Hey, did you hear the Yash blade managed to shoot down the Russian hypersonic? Interesting. That came out of left field. I have not cheered about it, but... I mean, the Russians have always been a bit too, how to put this mildly, boastful about the abilities of their equipment, and never ever really delivered on their promises. So if you tell me that, you know, one of their planes has been shot down by something else, especially something from the Frenchies, I would not necessarily be completely surprised. Yes, to the abyss with thee indeed. Do not make me frenzy. I'm pretty sure at this point, actually, in Ukraine, you can probably find all of the latest equipment. Ukraine has basically become a weapon testing platform for most of Europa's greater powers, hasn't it? It's like, we have this nice little tank, really would like to see its capabilities in, you know, actual combat. You know what, send like 10 of those over to Ukraine, I'm sure they're gonna be, you know, have some fun with that. Ah, yes, we're following the same practice. Can I actually climb up here? I wonder. Ooh, a cap. That's kinda cute.
An earthen floor blankets this room.
Yes.
Aye, the Cappadocians do bury their newly embraced in a ritual of death.
Well, that sounds gay. I mean, imagine you just have finished your embrace. You're finally, you know, yeah, I'm a cool vampire now and shit. And then they go like, well, stay still while I take my little shovel and dig you a grave. I'd be taking that rather personally, I must admit. I see more of them. And I see rats to pick up.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
You're not weak. You're a monster, Kristoff. If you can hit, that is. Yeah. Stop hitting me. You're gonna make me angry. This game also has a still very, very weird perspective on the lore of the Brujas. The Brujas are many, many great things, but most definitively not the greatest amongst the philosophers of... Yeah, that's a word. And one more has died. How many more of you are around? Like 2 more, I see. And we need to collect some rats to get some more blood, I suppose. And once I have a quiet moment strategy, I'll give you the quick version to explain where we are in the story. Otherwise you might find yourself a little bit lost, and it would be rather saddening, wouldn't it not be? We want that. Now, do we? Again, no, those are indestructible barrels. Collect the rat. Any more rats? I would really like some. As we are running rather unfortunately out of blood real quickly. That should be enough. As for Kristoff, Kristoff also needs some blood, and Kristoff needs some healing. Potence seems to be doing a pretty good job there. Okay, can we put some more shit on you? Appearance 5, appearance 15. Okay, so as for you, you can wear that, and you're kinda already fucking full. Yeah. Zooming about. Zooming about indeed. Okay. For some reason my interwebs decided to give... I know that second. I know that, not just that second, I know that fucking feeling. Very well. Very well indeed. Okay, let's save again. Was I about to say something? It kind of depends on when you cut off. I'm pretty sure I made a bit of a joke about, you know, Russian equipment not ever delivering what is promised, for example.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
And then I was like, I'm going to, once I have a quiet moment, give you a bit of a TLDR version of what the fuck we're even doing. So that you're not feeling totally lost. I think that would be a rather good idea. For the most part. Okay, come on. Ouch. Almost. Did you just frenzy, you bitch? Yes, you did. I'm frenzied, but instead of doing anything, I'm just standing around like a... Did you feed on fucking Wilhelm, you motherfucker? I didn't even know you could do that. He just literally decided to fucking eat his fucking comrade. Jesus Christ. Yes, to the abyss, very. Come on.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
I mean, of course you are. Finally, the assholes have decided to run away. So who is Wilm? Wilm is my companion. I'll explain how and where we are in the story in just a second, once I have successfully cleaned off this room and gotten all of my treasure. Because otherwise you might feel a little bit lost. Okay. He's dead too. Is there anyone else who wants to stand up and fight me? Please do it now. Anyone else? No, okay. Oh, it's a rat. Ah, don't let the rat escape. Actually, there's holy water. Well, why would you have holy water in a vampire-infested crypt, I wonder? I shall wonder no more. Okay, that's going to open the other way through a spiked maze. Can we fit this in here somewhere? Can we fit it on Wilhelm? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, give me a second while I rearrange my inventory. It looks like fucking ass. No wonder we can't get anything in here if you're fucking letting the thing auto-sort itself. Okay, now we should have enough space for a spiked maze. Okay, let's move close to where we need to continue, and then I'll take a moment to smoke a pipe and explain where we are. Story-wise. Because you see, this is the nice little game called also Vampire. Also the Masquerade. Just not Bloodlines, but instead Redemption. It's the even older, basically, a game set in the same universe, which, as far as I'm concerned, is rather good. Oh, I really need to do something about your blood levels, don't I? Wilhelm is quite a bit willing to use his blood. Quite a bit more than I would be willing to do so. Save. Can I see this in my quest log? Is my quest log still the same? No, it's not. It has completely eradicated itself. But yeah, this is the nice little game Vampire The Masquerade Redemption. And since I decided, at least wanted to get some playtime in, and this game is probably going to be a one-off or a two-off maybe, because I'm not going to try and even entertain the idea of finishing this. Don't think I ever did, don't think I ever will, but alas. And well, basically, you know, it starts with our dear little friend here, Christoph, a Frenchman of all fucking things, being a bit on, you know, a crusader in the 12th century. He got wounded in battle and got left behind in Prague by his sword brethren. And immediately after waking up, realized that there's a hot fucking sister that took care of him. And so he, you know, wanting to prove himself, decided that, you know what, I've heard you've got some problems with monsters in your silver mine. Let me deal with that. Which is precisely what we did. We went down in the mine. You seem like you're going bald. Is that the case? I said like, there's actually no, just because the, every once in a while I have a tendency to just cut down the hair because I can't actually afford, you know, to go to a fucking professional to do it. So I just cut it down to a few millimeters and let it slowly regrow. So over the next few days it's going to seem somewhat bald. Don't worry, that usually only lasts like a few days, but you know, that's that. Alright, continue on. We cleaned out the silver mine and we realized that, you know, Zimmage are around, so, you know, vampires and shit. And then we kinda confessed to the bishop that we were really having the hots for the sister. He was not happy. He sent us out to patrol the city. And since every last fucking vampire clan in Prague in the 12th century has apparently heard of Christoph's powerful sword arm at this point, they decided to embrace us. So now we're vampires and doing our first job as, well, proper vampires. Which is pretty awesome. Or it would be if fucking Wilhelm would not, you know, eat all of his blood reserves like a motherfucker. But that's basically it. We were embraced by a clan of, well, by the Brujas. And the Brujas in this particular case are claiming that they are actually, you know, all for that philosophy shit. Which is it's a bold lie if I've ever heard one, but alas, it is what it is. Wilhelm, I don't think I've given you any blood, do I?
Blood. I crave blood.
You might, but I would also like you to fucking heal yourself. And why did this all have happened? Because Christoph suddenly got the shivers right before, you know. They were all like, no, they're the damnation on our souls, but we love each other. We should totally get to fucking. And even the sister was like, yeah, let's fuck. And Christoph was like, no, I can't do this. And ran away like a little coward. which point vampires grabbed him and turned him into a vampire, so, you know, he's fully to blame for his fucking situation, if you ask me. Now then, I think we're going to at least finish the monastery, and I do believe there's actually, because this game actually spans all the way to the modern age, of course, quite a bit more. Odin's bitch. Ah, I do that when you just insta-kill some random motherfuckers like these.
To the abyss with thee.
Yes, to the abyss indeed. Okay, that's the way to the third level of the monastery. I'm not surprised there's a third level. The silver mines also had 3 levels, so... quickly pick up some more goodies. And down we go. And I think then it's probably going to be... boss time, I would assume. That was a good idea to save. The combat system is, you know, it's not so much combat system in and of itself, but the enemies are kind of dangerous, I must admit. I'm not fucking around. For the most part. Ah, yes. The fact that they bury their new ones in the ground.
To the abyss with thee.
Don't frenzy. Christoph, please. Stop eating your fucking friend, you asshole!
Blood. I crave blood.
Did you really kill him? Christoph, really? By the way, yes, this is lore-wise not actually something that should happen, because let's be honest here, vampires feeding on vampires, that's and it's not good for ye and me. Okay, Christoph, drink some more blood, shall we? Shall we make sure that you're this time, you know, maybe not trying to, you know, eat your companion. Because I really would like you to not do that. Ah, well, this is what it is. Christoph might be a bit overeager in his, you know, attempts sometimes, but, you know, he's a good lad at heart. But then again, he's also a Frenchman, which kind of explains why he gets panicky as soon as he's, you know, feeling somewhat uncomfortable and decides to run away into his frenzy. I'm not surprised. Of course. Hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Mercurio's door. Hey, it's Mercurio. Ah, I can't visit Mercurio. Well, that's sad. I would like to visit Mercurio. Mercurio has always given me great weapons, didn't he? Wonder if this Mercurio would also have, you know, nice phosphorus rounds for me to play with. I would enjoy that.